This week on ETalk, we talk spring break do's and don'ts. Kathleen shows us the hottest spring fashion trends. Shannon, Nellie, and Rachel reveal their old Facebook posts. And I talk to Molly and Logan about Broadway Speaks Out. All that and more coming up. Hey everyone, welcome to ETalk. I'm here with my super lovely co-hosts, Nellie, Danielle, and Courtney. This week we asked Elon students what they think about Netflix original shows.
Hey guys, I'm Madison.
And I'm Nellie.
And we're back in the Mosley Student Center to ask students what their favorite Netflix original series is. Do either of you guys watch original series on Netflix?
Yeah, I do.
What's your favorite?
Orange is the New Black is my favorite one.
Orange is the New Black is good. It's a sexy show, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, it is.
So do either of you watch Netflix original series?
Yes, House of Cards.
House of Cards, Frank Underwood, that's all I know.
Yeah.
Mississippi? Is that where he's from?
Gaffney, South Carolina.
We have a saying in Gaffney. If you don't know where Gaffney is, you better get a hoe pull. You could literally do with that with anything. I love his Gaffneyisms.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where'd you get this from? These pants.
These pants are mine.
Hi.
Okay, Serge, do you watch any Netflix original series?
Like Orange is the New Black?
Yes, just like that.
Yeah. So, like, it's kind of my guilty pleasure. I stopped at the beginning of season 2 because it just got too scary. I like funny shows, not scary ones.
Were you into the lady-on-lady action? He was.
So do you guys watch any Netflix original series like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards?
Absolutely.
What are your favorites?
I mean, I'm partial to Orange is the New Black.
So are you Piper Alex or Piper and whatever that guy's name?
Gotta say Piper Larry.
You're Piper Larry?
I do. She's, it's a toxic relationship. You can't do the Alex.
I know, but Larry.
So what Netflix original shows do you guys like to watch?
I love Orange is the New Black.
Same.
I just started Kimmy Schmidt and finished it in 2 days.
Is it
I
that
have
good?
never heard
Okay,
of that one.
It's.
Until you mentioned
I'm a
it.
huge Tina Fey fan. I loved 30
yeah,
Rock.
so funny.
I love Amy Poehler, that kind of comedy. It takes a second to get into, and it's on Netflix. It's 23-minute shows.
Oh, okay, so very
and it's very
fast-moving.
fast-paced, and there's not a lot of like super in-depth detail, but it's good. It's funny.
It's
By
good.
the end, I was like really invested. I can't wait for season 2.
That's my spring break plan.
I know, I love it. Yeah, my spring break plan is definitely, I'm a few episodes into the new House of Cards season, which I'm obsessed with. I love House of Cards. But I need to catch up. Everyone around me is like finishing it, and I've been so busy.
I want to start that. I haven't seen House of Cards.
It's very good, very intense, a lot of drama. Doesn't accurately depict everything that goes on in Congress, but it's still really great to watch.
No, I like how accessible all the shows are. Like you
amazing.
can watch them on your own time, and it's so great.
Yeah, which is a good thing, and it can also be a
a
little
bad
bit
thing.
damaging because I will sit in my bed for like 6 hours and not move and watch Orange is the New Black binge, and it can be a little damaging, but it's good.
So let's take it to Hollywood and what's going on these days. We have some interesting news with Bieber.
Yeah.
Bieber's back.
So Bieber's back. In case anyone was worried, he's back. Back in a big way. So Saturday, Comedy Central hosted a celebrity roast, and Justin Bieber was the topic, which, as you could imagine, got a little bit
Heated. Heated.
Speaking of roast. Basically, stars like Snoop Dogg, Martha Stewart, and Shaquille O'Neal were digging into Bieber. Exactly. And like relentlessly. It actually has not aired yet. I think it airs the 30th. But,
oh my gosh, I can't wait to see it.
Me neither. And it has not aired, but some of the jokes leaked online, and it was hysterical and
Like what?
I really can't remember. I wish I
bad?
could. They were pretty bad. They were funny. And he apparently at the end got on stage and gave this like very awkward, haphazard apology.
No.
Saying that he was going to change his ways, he's turning over a new leaf, all this
Do we
stuff.
believe it?
No.
No.
We haven't heard that one
No,
before.
absolutely.
Absolutely
the
not.
Biebs, please. And apparently he also got a fat paycheck for this, so I don't.
So
Oh,
who's laughing
please,
now? I don't-
Biebs. Well, speaking of hot pieces of meat and roasts, and I don't know, Gerard Butler.
Speaking of.
He is a Hollywood playboy that I'm sure we all know, and I mean I personally love. He is off the market. Well, I mean he's been dating Morgan Brown for a year. She's an interior designer, but he just proposed. So what do we think about this? Like in 1 year, we've got George Clooney off the market, now Gerard. Like,
and to people who aren't like famous actresses.
I like that.
It's
Considering
that's
I'm
what
not
I
a
was
famous
like,
actress.
Who is this
I like
Morgan
that.
Brown?
It gives me hope.
It gives me hope. Yeah.
Right. You know what? I think next it's going to be one of the ETalk movies.
I think
We'll-
so.
We'll
watch
go
out.
out to LA. We'll all go.
Yeah, right. I'm available.
We'll link my number at the
So
end.
is anyone like as sad as I am? I'm sad about this one. No.
I'm like happy for people that find their
Oh
people.
no, I'm very happy, but like I'm like Gerard, like
Yeah.
should have been me. Should have been me.
I really
Gerard.
like that it's not to a celebrity, which nothing
Right,
wrong
it's
with
very
that.
low key.
That works. I like that though. I
It's
think that's cool.
you know like he's just keeping it very low key, and so it's very.
I just feel like it's more sincere. I mean, whether that's true or not, I
Yeah.
just feel like it's very sincere when they're not a celebrity. Because then you're like,
agree.
okay, like it's not a publicity stunt for a movie or something. Like these people love each other, which is always nice.
Right.
Yes,
So
that's
on to
great.
things that are not
Speaking
so
of
hot. Not
movies,
so hot.
Not so hot. Frozen 2.
Yes.
Frozen 2 has been released. There aren't any details or release
it's-
dates, but it's there. It's
It's
set.
happening.
Yes.
So they're gonna do it.
So I'm not sure if I'm excited or
I'm
not
not.
because
I'm not excited.
I love Frozen, and then it got really too popular.
Yep, a little
and
overplayed.
I don't know if they'll be able to like
live
up to it.
It's almost like beating a dead
Like,
horse
what would
at
it
this
be
point,
about?
making another
That's what
one.
I think. What is it
Yeah.
about? Because like you were saying, Toy Story had massive success in every movie it released.
Toy Story
but
was
it's
good.
not
was
the
good.
same.
No, and if
premise.
they
I
give
think
like
it's because it's called Toy Story. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you could just kind of create new
totally-
stories.
Yeah, and
it's like Frozen, okay.
I think Toy Story is about the characters, and
Yeah,
Frozen really is a plot-driven movie.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
just a series about
Yes.
Frozen, but
And
Right.
if they give Elsa a love interest, I just think
It's gonna ruin it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
Instead
not
of
about
that, like
that.
Disney needs to
It's not
put
about
forward
that.
more. Like people clearly responded to the girl power
Yes,
in Frozen. Like, why are they
sisterhood.
not putting forward more movies
Yes.
about that?
I
Like,
hope
I
so.
don't think it was really about the fact that it was an ice queen. I think it was, about.
I
it
think
was
it's
great.
definitely time for them to come out with some new things,
Yes.
but since they're not, we have
Cinderella. Speaking of not new things,
from
the
Disney.
live-action version of Cinderella has just come out and been released. So I guess the biggest drama with that is a lot of people are talking about the famous blue dress and that the actress Lily James had to, first of all, go on a liquid diet to fit into that dress, which not cool.
No.
And apparently there's also some question as to whether or not they CGI'd her waist. And for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you had a chance to step forward and be progressive. And
Yeah.
Instead,
it's a
millions
live
of little
action
girls are gonna
film. You're not
watch.
drawing
It's-
someone.
It's unbelievable to me that, like in 2015, that they're still doing that.
Yeah.
And I see, and I mean, even when I saw Frozen, like I watched with my little cousin who's 4, and Elsa's waist is like
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
it's like,
So true.
It's so sad that little girls have to see that, and for them to then see a real life human.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not real.
It's sad. It's really weird.
It's not like she'd be any less gorgeous.
No, she's beautiful.
No.
She's beautiful.
so
Yeah.
pretty.
That is,
Yeah.
I know. I really think that, we talked about how they just kind of keep replicating, old things. I just think it's time to get away with that and get away from that and move forward and make some new things and not have princesses in tight corsets and making themselves look
like for me, I was a very, like I was a princess kid. I love the princesses,
Yeah.
so I'm okay with it. But I think that they need to do it in a
and
positive
a more
way.
role model.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let her. I don't know.
Like
if
the
she's
message of
less
Cinderella is
passive.
great,
But
but like
it's-
incorporating that
right,
into
yeah.
it is
need
not.
to move forward, Disney.
Yeah.
Well, don't go anywhere because up next we talk all about spring break.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Welcome back to ETalk. Spring break is so close, and everyone here at ETalk can almost taste it. So I'm here with Charlie and Danielle, and we're going to talk about some do's and don'ts for this spring break. So what do you guys have? What are you guys thinking for this spring break?
So my first one is a big one. Sunscreen. I'm not particularly going anywhere particularly warm, but I have made that mistake before.
Yeah.
Sunscreen. It's not that hard. It's the kind of thing where you like want to get your base tan, and then you're a lobster. So
Yeah.
Rule number 1.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea to skip the sunscreen. You're like, oh, no, 10 minutes. And then that night you're going out to dinner and you can't even pick up your fork because it's been there. We've all been there. Are either of you guys going away?
Yeah, so I'm going to California, and one of my...
Oh, wow.
It's going to be great. Yeah, I'm excited. But I'm not going to tell very many people because when I get there, I don't want to be bombarded with all my friends from California,
totally.
you know, because I'm from there.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm trying to keep it on the DL. Exactly.
Good. That'll be relaxing for you. Very cool. I'm going home to New York, which is not warm at all, like California. And I guess my do and don't kind of go together. So, like, typically every time I go home, I just sleep. I watch Netflix. I watch TV.
Yes.
I do nothing. This spring break, I am determined to turn over a new health leaf. I'm going to try to eat well. I'm going to try to work out a little bit. To be real, it's probably not going to happen. But I think it's really...
It's a good goal.
It's a good goal to maybe say, I won't stay in my bed all day and hang out with my dog, even though that
I'm
is
definitely
what I
going to try
wanna
to
do.
eat like cleaner and healthier when I go home. It's just so much easier at home. I have a hard time doing it
easier.
here. I'm also going to get my hair cut. So I would say that's
Me
a do.
too.
If you're going home, take care of any of the
Grooming.
little things you got to do that maybe your parents will pay for if you're at home.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get my hair cut and then try to eat healthy, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm from Massachusetts. I'm not going anywhere warm or exciting. I'll probably be inside all day.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll get a run in. I don't know.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing for me, and I think for most people, is just spend time with your family. Like, I just always forget, like, my parents are so amazing, and, like, spending time with them is so awesome that, like, we, as college kids,
Every
we get
time
it so
I go
rarely.
home, I'm like, you guys are funny.
Yeah.
Like, you weren't this funny in high school.
Exactly, because we're not around them. You're like, you guys are like my friends now. Like, it's weird. So I think a big do, tell your parents you love them, appreciate them. That would be my do.
Definitely, yeah. I'm actually bringing a friend home with me for spring break. So I think too, like, I guess that's, either spend time with your friends, spend time with your family, do both if you can.
Together.
It'll be great, So it's kind of fun to do that when you're in school, if you have a chance to bring a friend home with you or to go home with a friend to, like, see where they're from, because, you know, in school you don't really meet anyone's family. So it's really fun when you get to, like, see where people live and, like, creep on their childhood bedroom and you're like, oh, you thought that was a good color for the walls.
Or make a friend from a warm weather place and then
And
they'll
then
take
from
you.
there, yeah,
I have a
true,
friend
true.
from Jamaica, actually.
Oh, wow.
And she's bringing, I think, 9 of her friends back to Jamaica.
Wow.
For spring break. So another do is to find friends from
I'm gonna
Jamaica,
have to find
Florida,
a friend from
California.
Hawaii. Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah, we'll talk about next year.
So now we're going home with Charlie.
Yeah, we're going to go home with Charlie this week. So anyway, anything else you guys have for the viewers?
I would say this is my biggest pet peeve. If you are flying, don't wear PJ pants, or like if you're still rocking those juicy velour sweats. I'm the kind of person who dresses up for a flight, and I recognize that not everyone does that, but I can't tell you the number of times when I'm flying somewhere, I'll be flying home, especially like spring break is like the college kids like looking like they literally rolled out of bed. I don't know, I'm like really old fashioned. Like for me, when I get on a flight, like I look nice. Like I probably look nicer than I do for class. So you don't have to like wear your heels, but definitely, you know.
What about the morning flights, though?
Oh yeah.
You get like
rolling out of bed and
nice
putting on nice
leggings,
clothes.
Like,
You're the
sleep in
people
your
who
nice
make
clothes.
me look
Yes.
bad. I am that person who's on the plane. People are like, have you been sleeping 9 hours? Like, I have.
Did you sleep at the airport?
Yeah.
What's your deal?
Anyway, thank you guys for all your tips. Stick around because next Kathleen shows us what to wear this spring.
Spring is one of fashion's biggest seasons. Now with all the different trends floating about, you know, I'm sure you've heard about boho, tribal, different prints, different lengths, so many different things to think about. But today I'm going to share with you 5 trends that are easy, simple, and you can incorporate them into any wardrobe. You can dress them up or dress them down. Trust me, these are the 5 trends that you're going to want to rock this spring. The first trend is color, and that color specifically is Merlot. It's also known as Marsala, Oxblood, Burgundy. There's many different ways to name this color. But it's a red color, and not only is it a gorgeous color, looks great on any skin tone, but it's also the Pantone color of the year, which means that it will be in stores all over the places. It's super hot on the runways this past Fashion Week, and basically you're going to be seeing a lot of it, so make sure to incorporate it into your wardrobe in different ways. This is a dress, obviously, and it's a great way to wear head to toe Marsala, beautiful color. But you can also wear it in the form of statement shoes, with these babies. And you can wear them with an LBD, blue. I like to think of this color as more of a neutral. It goes with so many different other colors and it really stands out and makes a pop. Now, before we move on, maxi skirt with a slit. This is another beautiful shade of Merlot. And this can easily be incorporated. You can wear it with a white tee, black leather jacket, anything for springtime, and it looks great. And you'll see that a lot of these trends overlap. So I'm going to be talking about different lengths and maxis and style. So Merlot maxi, you got 2 trends in one, which is perfect. And then finally, if you don't want to go too bold with your Marsala colors, you can just do a plain t-shirt, long sleeves, short sleeves, v-neck, whatever you prefer, and wear it with jeans and some cute flats. Now, the second trend I have for you is length. Now, you've probably noticed that maxi dresses, maxi skirts, they've been in for a while, but what's been really hot this season, same as last season, is the midi length. So that length hits you about here. It goes past your knee, but not quite all the way to your ankle. This is an example of one of those. It hits right about at your calf, and it's very sophisticated, perfect for work or even for fun because it's a little bit tighter. So it's very, very flattering. And don't worry, I'm 5'1" and I can rock the longer. Any height can pull it off. It's all about tailoring and fit. This is another longer skirt, and I love that slits are really in right now. This one opens up, and then this has like almost a little skirt underneath. So that's another way to rock this trend. And then finally, this is more of a high-low skirt, but I like it because it's asymmetrical, so it's a little bit unexpected. And touching on the third trend that I want to talk about, floral and bold prints. So this fits in with both, floral and the longer type of a skirt. And then a bold print can also be in the form of tribal. Now this skirt is such a beautiful, fresh pattern, and it's more exotic, which I really like, and it's high-waisted as well. So just pair it with a solid colored crop top, add some heels, maybe throw on a fun statement necklace like one of these, and you have a look for going out or even daytime brunch with your friends, whatever you want to do. And another floral piece you can incorporate is in the form of a blazer or a jacket. It can be casual, throw it on over jeans, put it on with a skirt. It can work for going out with your parents, nice, or you can even put it with like distressed jeans and casual shoes for class. Sneakers, white sneakers would look really cute with this. And finally, the last floral piece I want to share is this beauty. I love this skirt. Again, it's high-waisted, so pairing with a crop top would look great, and you'd only show a little bit of skin, if any at all, which would be good for class or for going on a date. Now, the next trend I have is the bomber jacket trend. Now, these appeared last season in full force, and they're back. And again, this is floral, so you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. They're a little bit cropped. They're very warm, so it's more for early spring, but they're flattering and casual, and you can kind of throw it on with anything from jeans to a sundress. That one's in floral pattern, and this one is denim. Now denim, again, is huge. Not only are chambray button-down tops in, but so are chambray shirt dresses. Obviously jeans in any form are just completely overcoming the runways. The past fashion season, denim, denim, denim. So get a denim bomber jacket and you are super trendy. And then finally, the last trend I want to touch on is shoes, because every fashionista loves her shoes. And peep toe shoes are the trend this spring. And you can wear them either in the flat style. See how there's a little peep toe right there. Comfortable, casual. You know, this is like super cute. They're from American Apparel. Or again, these are their Marsala peep toes. Nude, and these are the regular, just heels, straightforward, very cute. They'll go with anything. Or even the booty peep toe, which is just a little peep toe right there, and they're great for fall as well, so they'll easily transition you from pretty much any season except winter. I wouldn't recommend wearing these in the winter, but for spring, they're perfect. Now those are all the trends I have for you right now, but stay tuned because I'm sure we'll be talking about more fashion later on in the season of ETalk. And there you go, now you know how to rock your spring trends.
Welcome back, ETalkers. We all have those embarrassing Facebook posts that we posted circa 2009, maybe 2008. And now we are going to be playing a little game where we're gonna post some of you guys' old Facebook posts up on the screen, and we're gonna guess to see whose they are, and see if we could kind of get back to our old middle school selves and see what everything is. All right,
No
so
going back now.
let's start.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah. I guess.
Okay. Boys are icky.
Boys are icky.
They are.
So, Rachel? I got it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. You know
don't
what?
remember the context of this post, but let's see, 2010, so I don't know what was going on in my life that made me say this. Still rings true, let's be honest, ladies.
No, it does. You're right.
Exactly.
I would post that right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's see another one. That's so funny. Oh snap, purple. Oh snap. Was that you, Shannon?
That was me. You can kind of tell because of the picture,
So
but
was it 2009? We had purple hair.
Yeah,
What
I was
that
really
about?
into the streaks, like the weaves. I went to the hairdresser. They were like $10. No, I remember this. My dad like drove me, and I would put them in. It was a
Oh
good
my
time.
God, that's hysterical. Okay, so I was at Gap with my mom, and there's a big sale. So she decides to start singing to the clerk to express her excitement. That okay, Mom? So I know Nellie's mom, and I want to say that this was Nellie's mom that sang to the Gap clerk.
My mom would do this today, but it was not mine.
It was not
actually.
Mom?
No.
My mom.
Our
Oh my
moms
God.
would be friends.
Classic
Yeah, I was
Lizanne.
gonna say that your moms would be friends, and I feel like my mom would definitely do something like that too.
Yeah.
That is
I
amazing.
love her though, but now I
and
appreciate that stuff.
Right, and I love Facebook posts like that because I just think they're so funny. Like I appreciate that. It would be
Good
a good
memories.
tweet too, you know? Yeah.
True.
I can't stand you. You're such a meatball.
Spelling, pay attention to spelling. Meatball.
Meatball.
Incorrect
Shannon?
grammar.
That was me.
What's
I
grammar?
don't remember what happened there. I don't know why I
Meatball.
spelled meatball wrong.
Is that a
but
bad thing or a good thing?
I think it's a bad thing because I
Okay,
can't stand them.
Yeah,
okay.
the capital letters make me think it's a bad thing.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Oh, more capital letters. Let's see. 2009 is Max hates God. Eric Clapton. Nobody talked to him.
Max goes, I don't believe in God, so.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't know. Nellie, you're giggling.
So you know those kids in middle school who thought that liking things that no one else liked made them really cool and hip? That was me to a T. And I'm no longer like that. I'm not a hipster, as people say, but I really thought that made me cool. So
That's so funny. All right, let's see. 2012, a little more recent. No joke. I just met Tyra Banks in a Starbucks in Boston. She didn't want to attract attention with the picture because she was with her friends, but she hugged me and said, I love your hair. What even? Nellie?
my question is, do Tyra Banks' friends not know she's Tyra Banks? Why doesn't she want to draw attention to her friends? They know
Well, there was
she's
like a
Tyra.
lot of people in the Starbucks and stuff, and she claimed that she was late for a play, but like, I don't know. I asked her if I could be America's Next Top Model too, and she was like, haha, bye.
I like that. What even?
Yeah.
So
What even?
2012. Okay. Okay. So we have a stomach eating spaghetti, a nice young preteen. I'm not sure. Okay.
We don't know.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. Who could it be? Nellie, these haven't heard. Is this one yours? Is this one yours?
Yes.
It's actually Max from the previous post. It's funny, my friends from
Max.
yeah, my friends from high
Max
school
back.
are
Finally.
featured on ETalk. That was me. I have no explanation. I'm sorry,
Nice.
Mom, and everyone who's seeing this.
Sorry, Mom.
Getting a haircut. Nothing said it. I'm just so happy.
That is exciting.
You know, that's how I feel. Next week I'm getting a haircut.
too.
Okay. Shannon.
That was me. I noticed the bangs ended up being a little bit short.
I like that you comment on your own post.
So sad. Oh, Shannon. No, this is okay. This
pigeon?
looks like that's 2009.
Oh, no likes. What the heck? I gotta find that picture.
Wow, I love the sunglasses.
like
Is
it.
that a pigeon?
Great shape for your face.
So
Ew, that's
there
like
is
not clean.
there is a series of pigeon photos from back in 2009. I have multiple. There are some where I have like pigeons on my head, on my shoulders, on my arms. I liked the other
My
one.
finger
because
has
the
a heartbeat.
glasses.
Smiley.
Nellie.
No, I just think I'm just happy that someone's
Elf
happy
from
about
Elf.
that.
Yeah, so I was probably watching Elf 2009, so pretty old. But
Wow.
I used to end all my statuses with smiley faces, even if it was like so sad.
I love it. The things that we used to do, right?
Yeah.
Right. I know. Crazy. Okay, so don't change the channel because up next I'm sitting down with Broadway Speaks Out representatives Molly and Logan. Welcome back. I'm here with Molly and Logan, who are Elon students here to tell us about Broadway Speak Out. So, you started this, Logan, correct? Okay, and how did you start this? And like, give us a little background about this.
Well, I transferred into Elon after my freshman year at a different school.
Okay.
And I always wanted to go to Elon for the Performing Arts department.
Right. So
and
it's amazing, right?
Yeah.
It's
amazing. And I knew a lot of people in it, and I really looked up to them, particularly in music theater department.
Okay.
And once I got here, I had struggled at college because I started to put on weight, and I just felt really down about myself. And when I got here, all these people that I like really looked up to, that were I considered so talented and so beautiful and just amazing, like slowly but surely when I got to know them, they all were like on the verge of an eating disorder, or they had battled one before and were still kind of battling it, or they knew people that were in the midst of, battling one right now. And that was something that was really, really shocking, and it made me really sad and upset.
Right.
Because there's such a pressure in the performing arts department to look a certain way, because it's like 50% looks, 50% talent, they say that. And so I wanted to create kind of a dialogue about what's going on because no one was talking about it. And so I did it for the National Eating Disorder Association, and we put on a cabaret, and it was really good.
Awesome. So so you put on that cabaret, and so what do you do? How long have you been doing this for, first of all?
It was our first show last year. So this is our second year.
Second year. So aside from the cabaret, what are you doing kind of maybe on a weekly or monthly basis to get people talking about this and open, and what have you been doing in that regard?
Most of the time, when we raised the fundraiser, that went for, again, the National Eating Disorder Association.
Okay.
And so I've kind of continued that while we're going. I'll donate probably like every 3 months, I'll donate about $50 to that.
Oh, awesome.
And most of the time I talk to my friends, because we're in rehearsals a lot.
Right.
And if people are ever struggling or something like that, I'll talk to them, try and make sure, they're okay and what's going on. And we just always try and maintain like an open relationship. And
yeah, and
right. So what's your involvement with this?
Yeah, I'm actually helping spread awareness on campus. So this is one of the things that I'm doing. So I'm happy that you guys had us.
Right.
And then
we're happy you guys came. We're so excited to have you here.
And I've also talked to some sororities, and so it's just good to like spread awareness on campus, to have an audience and come, because it's not only about performing arts, it's about college as well.
Really,
I mean, it's such a change when you get to school,
Right, and it's so true. It's really everywhere, and I've seen it myself. And I had a friend in high school who battled with it terribly, and it's very disheartening to see. And especially, it's like, you do. Sometimes you go to college, and I put on weight when I went to college, and then you see some people just like hounding themselves about it, and it's really not the end of the world. It's life, and as long as you just need to be healthy. So I'm sure that's what you've been promoting. So what could people like me do to kind of help you guys out, and because I think this is amazing, and I didn't know about this until today, and I'm really glad that you guys are working with everyone and working with the Greek life and just kind of like all aspects of campus. So what could people like me do to help you guys?
Honestly, at this point, we're about 2 weeks out from the show today. So the best thing would be to start spreading awareness. We're actually getting an Instagram account up.
Awesome.
To start doing like behind the scenes kind of
stuff. Right,
stuff.
that'd be great.
Yeah, and so if people could follow that, and keep up to date, and honestly come to the show.
Just come. Right.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
exactly. That is
and
the
tell
best
people
thing.
about it.
Right.
Yeah, because we've now at this point got it so it's going to be happening every year.
Good.
So the more we can kind of get the awareness out, because just like she said, I think both.
There's been a lot of talking going on. It's okay.
Someone said that it isn't just a performing arts thing. It's a school thing.
Right.
It's a human nature kind of thing. And I don't know. I just wanted the overall message for the show was that someone else's success or someone else's beauty is not the absence of your own.
Right.
And we have to kind of realize that and move forward. So
I love that. Yeah. This is a great campaign. I urge everyone to, go to your cabaret. And when is the cabaret? What's the date?
It's April 3rd and 4th, and the first show on April 3rd is 7:30, and on the 4th it is 2 and 7:30.
Awesome. And that is where is that?
It is the Black Box in the Performing Arts Department.
Awesome. Yeah. That's so great. I'm so happy to have you guys here, and I can't wait to see you guys more around campus and spread the word and get everyone there, because like I said, it is an issue, and I think as women we see that a lot, and men too. I mean, it's really everywhere, but So thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so that's all we have for today, but remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.